Welcome to the English Bulletin of Bình Phước Television Station and Newspaper. I'm the one now following are the headlines for today. Bình Phước boosting forest protection. New trends in decorative flower market. National Assembly Chairman welcomes Samsung Electronics President. Áo Dài Festival to honor Vietnam's traditional culture. Bình Phước Province has introduced forest protection policies based on creating sustainable livelihood for local people to help ethnic minorities improve their living standard and preserve traditional values while creating breakthrough in sustainable forest protection.
Bình Phước is home to over 174,000 hectares of forest and forestry land, including over 31,200 hectares of special use forest, over 43,200 hectares of protected forest, and over 98,500 hectares of production forest. A number of cooperative models in sustainable forest management and biodiversity conservation have been implemented around the province in recent times, helping raise community awareness about the benefits of forests and improving sustainable local livelihoods. Over the years, a payment policy on forest environmental services has removed financial difficulties in the implementation of forest protection efforts. It has also boosted awareness and responsibility regarding forest preservation and protecting natural resources and the environment. Families and communities engaged in forest protection are given support to manage the task. In 2021 and 2022, Bình Phước planted nearly 1,600,000 trees of all kinds, contributing to raising people awareness about protecting the environment.
A humanitarian program called Godmother, launched by the Vietnam Women Union Central Committee, has become a means for orphans to overcome their circumstances and move forward. In Bình Phước Province, the program received a positive response from all Women Union chapter and has been widely, successfully and deployed.
At the end of 2022, Bình Phước has accommodated nearly 700 orphans. Responding to the Godmother program, local women's unions in Bình Phước have cared for and nurtured 311 orphans, including 12 children who became orphaned due to COVID-19. The total amount of support for the children in the program has reached over 1 billion Vietnam dong a year. The children were also given gifts, necessities, and learning tools by godmothers on holidays and New Year's Eve. The program has contributed to sharing the difficulties and easing the pain, helping orphans have more energies and strength to overcome the difficulties and become mature in a healthy environment.
Bouquets of substance white roses have appeared in Vietnamese market for nearly 10 years. With advantages in durability, fragrance, and price, these type of flower have become more popular around Bình Phước Province.
Miss Hà Quang Kỳ in Tân Xuân Ward, Dong Xoài City has been making wax flowers for more than 5 years. She has sold the flowers made from fragrant imported wax to florists around the locality. Though quantities are quite large, to ensure quality and the shape of the flowers, she manually manipulates them every day to guarantee supplies to customers. Kỳ can make many designs of wax flowers, with some having accessories added to create a shimmering and durable flower bouquet. The advantage of wax flowers is that they are diverse in colors and long-lasting, which contribute to diversifying the gift flower market.
And now it's time for the top stories around the country. National Assembly Chairman Vương Đình Huệ welcomed President and CFO of Samsung Electronics Park Ha-kyu on February 28.
Congratulating Samsung Electronics' success in Vietnam since it landed investment in the country in 2008, Chairman Huệ said competent authorities of Vietnam have paid due heed to removing bottlenecks and facilitating the firm's investment in the country. Huệ expressed his hope that the Korean firm will continue long-term investment and prioritize semiconductor R&D activities in Vietnam. Park Ha-kyo, for his part, said Samsung's achievements in the country are the results of the sound business climate, which is developed by the Vietnamese National Assembly and the government. Recalling the $220 million Samsung R&D Center, which was inaugurated in Hanoi last year, Park said his company will try to lift the center to the global level. At the meeting, both sides discussed several issues related to the application of global minimum corporate tax. He affirmed that Vietnamese authorities are working to bring the Organization for Economic and Development, or OECD's global minimum corporate tax into the law books and are putting forth amendments to the law on corporate income tax in the coming time.
Vietnam's consumer price index in February grew by 0.45% month-on-month, fueled by higher price of oil, petrol, gas, and rental houses, the General Statistics Office said on February 28.
This month's CPI and core inflation increased by 4.6% and 5.08% year-on-year respectively. Among the 11 main commodity groups, 5 marked a month-on-month increase in prices, and the rest registered a decline. Transport services reported the highest rise of 2.11%, mostly due to a 5.66% increase in oil and petrol costs, followed by housing and construction materials. The prices of other goods and services, household equipment and appliances, and medicine and health services inched up slightly. In contrast, the cost of many other services and goods saw a decline from 0.02% to 0.57%, such as education, restaurant services, entertainment and tourism, among others.
The State Bank of Vietnam has expected credit growth to hit 14 to 15% this year, leaving a possibility that it might adjust the orientation to suit the actual business situation and development.
Many stock companies, however, predicted in their strategic reports that credit growth will be about 13%. They explained that the lending interest rate is now at a high level, affecting the borrowing capacity and making production expansion projects less feasible. Meanwhile, credit institutions projected credit balance of the entire system to increase by just 13.7% this year. Credit growth reached approximately 13% last year, with most of the credit serving production and trade.
The 9th Áo Giải Festival will take place in Ho Chi Minh City throughout March and include a wide range of cultural activities.
This year's festival has received an enthusiastic response from both domestic and foreign visitors. It aims to promote the unique features of the traditional long dress and spread a love of the outfit. Nguyễn Huệ Pedestrian Mall will host various programs within the framework of the festival, including an opening ceremony on March 3rd, an arts program on the Áo Dài on March 4th, and an exhibition to honor the Áo Dài. Highlights will include a seminar entitled The Beauty of the Vietnamese Áo Dài, Conservation and Development, and several Áo Dài contests. 24 designers will bring unique Áo Dài collections to the festival that tells the story of Saigon River tourism. Many renowned artists are expected to join the festival, including Kayo York, Subin, Henie, among others.
Now that's what 10 minutes of BPTV News. To watch this news again, you can download our mobile app BPTV Go or visit our website and YouTube channel. Now thanks for staying with us and see you next time.